The music world has just been rocked by a betrayal that could change the course of hip-hop history. Jay-Z and Lil Wayne, two titans of rap and business, once allies in a powerful deal, but now Jay-Z has allegedly betrayed Lil Wayne in a shocking business move that threatens to shake their empires forever. Jay-Z, born Sean Corey Carter, is more than just a rapper. He is the embodiment of hustle, vision, and business mastery. From his early days in Brooklyn, New York, to becoming one of the richest and most influential figures in music and entertainment, Jay-Z has carved a path few have matched. His journey began with pure talent. Jay-Z's lyricism, wordplay, and storytelling quickly gained him recognition in the mid-1990s underground scene. But what set him apart was not just his rap skills, but his entrepreneurial mindset. He saw music as a gateway to building an empire, not just as art or entertainment. Starting Rockefeller Records in the late 90s, Jay-Z became both the artist and the businessman, controlling much of his output and profits. This was one of the first times a rapper asserted so much ownership, setting a precedent for future artists. Hits like Reasonable Doubt and The Blueprint made him a household name, but his business moves were where he truly changed the game. Jay-Z's empire grew exponentially. From his stake in the streaming service Tidal to his acquisition of the Armand de Brignac champagne brand, he expanded far beyond music. He's also invested in tech startups, sports management with ROC Nation Sports, and even part ownership of the Brooklyn Nets NBA team. These moves show a man who understands diversification and longevity. Yet this rise has never been without controversy. Jay-Z's business tactics are known to be aggressive, sometimes ruthless. His ability to negotiate from a position of strength has earned respect but also criticism. He's often been accused of prioritizing empire building over relationships, and some former partners claim he plays hardball to secure dominance. Now, that reputation is under fresh scrutiny in the wake of his deal with Lil Wayne. Sources close to the deal say that Jay-Z used his leverage to reshape terms, steering the partnership to favor ROC Nation's interests. Whether you see it as savvy business or betrayal depends on who's telling the story. Jay-Z's mindset is built around legacy and control. He's constantly reinventing himself to remain relevant and powerful in a rapidly evolving industry. His business acumen is often studied by industry professionals and artists alike. Many aspire to emulate his ability to turn cultural capital into vast wealth. But with such power comes high stakes. This latest controversy could tarnish his image among peers and fans, sparking questions about loyalty and ethics in hip-hop business. Is Jay-Z simply protecting his empire, or crossing a line that could cost him respect? What do you think about Jay-Z's alleged betrayal of Lil Wayne? Is this just cold business or something more personal? Comment below with your take. Hit like if you want more inside stories, and subscribe to stay updated on the biggest hip-hop drama and business moves. Jay-Z's influence in music is undeniable. He's won 24 Grammy Awards and broken countless records. But his true impact lies in how he changed artist empowerment, pushing for ownership rights, innovative deals, and artist-first contracts long before it was trendy. Still, the allegations against him remind us that in the game of power, there are winners and losers, and sometimes even kings can fall. This situation raises critical questions about trust in the industry. When moguls like Jay-Z and Lil Wayne collide, it reveals the complex balance between friendship, business, and legacy. Jay-Z's empire is vast, but will this business betrayal fracture it? Or will his vision and influence remain untouchable? Only time will tell. Dwayne Michael Carter Jr., better known as Lil Wayne, is a figure synonymous with innovation, resilience, and influence in hip-hop. His journey from a young prodigy in New Orleans to one of the most respected artists and business moguls in the Game is nothing short of legendary. Wayne's story began early. He was signed to Cash Money Records at just 9 years old, and by his teens, he was already making waves with the Hot Boys, a group that became a defining force in Southern rap. His early albums showcased not only lyrical skill, but a fearless approach to style and delivery, setting him apart from his peers. But Lil Wayne's impact goes far beyond his music. He transformed himself into a mogul through the founding of Young Money Entertainment, a label that launched careers of massive stars like Drake and Nicki Minaj. Under his leadership, Young Money became a powerhouse, controlling major parts of the industry with an impressive roster and hits that dominated charts worldwide. Wayne's entrepreneurial spirit runs deep. He was one of the first artists to recognize the power of mixtapes, using them strategically to maintain relevance and build a cult following between official releases. His ability to innovate musically and in business kept him at the forefront of the hip-hop scene for over 2 decades. However, Wayne's path hasn't been without its struggles. Battles with health issues, legal troubles, and conflicts within the industry have tested his resilience. Despite these challenges, he's maintained an undeniable influence and a loyal fan base that spans generations. The alleged betrayal by Jay-Z in their recent business deal is a heavy blow. Lil Wayne entered the partnership with the hope of combining forces with ROC Nation, leveraging their combined influence to secure more control over music rights and streaming revenue, areas that have become critical in today's music business. Instead, sources say Jay-Z shifted the terms to heavily favor ROC Nation, leaving Wayne's camp sidelined in what was supposed to be a mutually beneficial collaboration. For Lil Wayne, who has always fought to own his music and build his empire on his own terms, this move feels like a personal and professional affront. This betrayal highlights the fragile nature of trust in the music industry, especially when empires clash. Wayne's journey from a young artist fighting for recognition to a mogul running his own label is a testament to his tenacity and vision. The question now is how he will respond. Will Lil Wayne retaliate with new business ventures? Could he align with other industry players to reclaim his position? Or will this betrayal fuel his creativity, inspiring a new era of music that directly addresses the conflict? Fans and industry watchers alike are waiting for Wayne's next move, knowing that his response could reshape not only his career, but the broader landscape of hip-hop business. Lil Wayne's legacy is built on innovation and resilience. He's a 5-time Grammy winner and one of the best-selling artists of all time. But his true influence lies in how he helped redefine artist independence and business savvy in hip-hop. This controversy with Jay-Z exposes the harsh realities behind the glamour. In an industry driven by power, money, and legacy, even the strongest alliances can crumble. Despite this setback, Lil Wayne remains a towering figure in hip-hop, and his story is far from over. His ability to bounce back and reinvent himself has been proven time and time again. The betrayal might sting, but if history is any indicator, Lil Wayne will channel this pain into new ventures, whether that's in business, music, or both, and continue to push boundaries. If Jay-Z's empire is about calculated control, Lil Wayne's is about creative freedom and loyalty to his roots. This clash of philosophies is what makes their fallout so compelling and impactful. The rap industry is watching, waiting to see if this betrayal marks the end of an era or the beginning of a new chapter in hip-hop history. Asterisk.